Good morning. We're going to try to get a video demo for slides today, curb slides, whatever you want to call it. And you want to start with a curb that's the right height. If it's too short, you'll be able to tell because you can't roll up on it and get the wheel off the ground. Now, parking blocks are generally perfect because you can just barely get the wheel off the ground. They're still relatively low and they're hard concrete, so they slide pretty well. You may need to wax them to get them to go first. This curb is not that great, or at least it wasn't originally. I did wax it a little bit, and I've been abusing it, so it gets better. Now you can see here, I can get my wheel off the ground. So this one's pretty good. It doesn't need to be quite this high, but it's nice because it's long. So most of the time when people fail this, it's because you have to lift the front of the board to get over the curb, and that stops you because it's not a skateboard, it's a self-balancing electric skateboard, so it's going to respond to you lifting the nose. Now you can lift the nose approaching a curb and still complete the slide, but you have to have enough speed that the lifting the nose doesn't stop you. It will slow you down but doesn't stop you. So let me demo one and try to pay attention to the angle at which I approach the curb. So you can't approach it straight on like this and turn. It's going to be too difficult. You're going to turn real quickly. You might be able to get it, but optimally, you want a little bit of an angle. You can see the approach angle is kind of like this. So the board's already partially turned. You're just going to lift the nose a little bit, get it over on there, and then the next part where I think most people fail this is not enough speed. You just end up stopping, and you don't need a lot of speed. What I think helps, especially in the beginning, is not to come in with a lot of speed, but to come in and get up on it and then scoot it a little bit. Scoot it with your body, kind of pushing your back foot until you get comfortable with it at speed. If you start doing it at speed, you're going to fly off, land on your coccyx, and it's really not going to feel good. So let's do a couple low speed ones so you get an idea what I'm talking about. Roll up at an angle, lift it up on there, scoot it a little bit, and roll off. So you're getting a feel for just how smooth the curb is, kind of getting up on it and off of it. This is how you start. And so getting a little, so I lift the nose, and it's not stopping me, but it's slowing me down. So I have enough speed that I don't have to worry about it, that it will still do a slide. And you just increase the speed as you go, get used to the balance, get used to rolling in with a little bit of speed, lift it up, let it slide, and roll out. And you'll notice that I keep rolling out the opposite direction of the way I roll in. I ride regular. I'm rolling in switch for these. I like rolling in switch, even though it's more difficult to approach, more difficult to complete the slide. But the exit is so easy because you roll out naturally. And so I learned them switch first because I wanted to be comfortable in the more difficult direction. I can do them all four directions, and that's a great way to practice this skill. Come in, switch, roll out regular, come in backwards, roll out regular, come in backside, and then front side. You get the idea. So you can do all four directions, and then you can try rolling out the opposite direction. Instead of rolling out the opposite, you roll out the same. So hopefully that helps a little bit. If you get it, post it in the comments. I'd like to see that people are being successful with this because of a little bit of help that we've given here. And if not, let me know what needs to be improved, and I'll see if we can add it.